Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make literally a 5-minute hostess gift. We're going to take some paper and some dry adhesive and some post-it notes and little mini gel pens and make this super cute gift that you can make tonight and give tomorrow. Stay tuned, I'll show you how. To make this craft, you're going to need some basic tools. You're going to want to have some pretty heavyweight scrapbook paper on hand, and I like cardstock. You're going to need, of course, some post-it notes and some gel pens. I get mine from Staples. They're about $5 for a set of 12. You're going to need some dry adhesive, and I like to use either red line tape or score tape. You can even use a tape runner if that's what you can find. You may want to have a rubber stamp on hand. You're going to need some decorations for the top. I like to use some different color stickers, and you may want to have some punches on hand to help do the decorating for the top. That part is pretty optional. You're also going to need to have a way to trim your paper down, and I love a paper trimmer for that, and you might want to have a scoring board. If you don't, you can always use craft foam and the back side of a butter knife. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut your paper down to the right size. So you're going to need at least an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you're going to cut this 3.5 inches by 7.5 inches long. So if you're going to use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you can actually get 4 out of 1 sheet of paper by cutting it and then rotating it and then making your other 3 cuts. Just a nice way to conserve paper. Then you're going to need to score it, and I decided to do this tutorial because my dimensions are a little bit different. I like to do my score lines at 3 1/8, then 3 1/2, and then 3 7/8. Notice how I don't have my bone folder handy, so I'm just using a stylus. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is make a little fold with the cutout. And the way I have been teaching all of these elementary school students how to do this is you actually start inside out. So whatever paper you want to be on the outside starts off on the inside. You fold it at the middle fold line, and then you're going to make a couple of little snips. And you're just going to snip up to the next score line like this. So there's my score line, and I made my snips. Now I'm going to hold it in my crease of my hand and then open it up like a book and give it a little rub, and then grab it and fold it inside out. So you notice at the bottom where the post-it note rests is actually a good deal bigger than the top. That's okay. Then what you're going to want to do is take the little snip that you made and pop it inside out. And the way I told the kids is it's like it's sticking out its tongue. Now we're going to go to our dry adhesive. I'm going to use some score tape for this one, because I can rip it with my hands and it goes a long way. And the score tape goes on the fold closest to where the post-it note is going to live. When I did these for the kids, I actually made an X so that they would know. And now I'm going to glue that down. So you see what I've done here is we've glued that fold down and we've got the little pop-up. That's where your pen is going to go. We're actually almost done. Now we're going to apply a little bit more dry adhesive, and I like to use the tape runner, or you can use a glue stick in a pinch, to the back of the post-it note. And you're just going to park it up against that fold. There you go. Now if you wanted, you could have done a little corner rounding. I don't think it's necessary. By the way, it is going to stick out a little bit longer on the bottom than on the top. I kind of like that look. And also it just makes the measurements of cutting 7.5 easier than, trying to cut another 1/2 inch closer. So now I'm going to go ahead, use a little more dry adhesive. I'm going to add a little craft circle onto this one. And then a little sparkle circle. And again, you can use whatever stickers you want, or if you've got something else handy, that's kind of up to you. I like these Jolie's boutique ones because they're heavy. I did notice one thing, that the more stickers or embellishments you put on the top, the better the thing stays closed. And that's kind of the point, is that you want it to really feel like a book and have some weight. So 2 or 3 layers on top is great. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my little pine cone. Isn't that adorable? It is. And really, I had almost everything on hand except the pens, which I said were, you know, not that expensive. And look at that. If you really wanted to dress it up, you could put this in a little cellophane bag, you know, like the ones for candy, and then a little twist tie at the top with a thank you, or a Merry Christmas, or a Happy Holidays. There's just some different ways you can do it. Here's one I made that says Happy New Year, and that's that wonderful sparkle paper from Die Cuts for the View. So there you go. This is literally a 5-minute present. Super fast, super fun, and really useful. Instead of more candy and cookies, which really nobody needs, let's be honest, here's something that you can give to your crossing guards, teachers, hostess presents, something that is actually functional and usable. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Also, I'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. We do all kinds of happy craftiness, and we'd love to have you here for it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a crafty day.